Hey there, guys. Relia from Skylead here, and today I'm going to show you how to buy domains, set up your workspace, set up your DNS records, and then connect your emails to Skylead, so you can create your email outreach machine with us. Um, and today I'm going to show you everything through GoDaddy and Gmail Workspace, but it's very similar on any other like domain provider platform or hosting platform. It's very similar. The steps are, I mean, it's the steps are the same. Maybe the buttons are on different sides of inside of the platforms. Um, and what you should be using for buying domains is GoDaddy or Namecheap or Cloudflare. Those are the three that are top in that game, and maybe somebody else rises in the meantime. But for now, these are the three providers that you can use. Um, what is also important is for emails or workspaces that you should buy is Gmail or Outlook. You should not do anything else like even like these ones offer some of their emails. You should avoid that because Gmail and Outlook have the best deliverability. Those two are fighting each other essentially, which one is better. But those are the ones that are the best. Everything else is garbage essentially for now. Maybe something changes, but yeah, Gmail or Outlook are the best. Um, so what is important, you just need to sign up on the hosting or domain provider, whatever. You just need to sign up and create an account, and you can start buying domains. You don't need any other plan. Just start buying domains. So let's move to that part when you sign up to GoDaddy, then you can just start buying domains. Okay, so when you log into your hosting platform, just find where you can buy domains in GoDaddy. It's all immediately here. And what is important, as we mentioned, you should not use your main domain, right? You should not, for us, we should not be using Skylead.io for cold outreach. You should be avoiding that. So you need to create different domains that are similar to the domain of your company. So for example, for us, it's Skylead.io, and we can have different combinations of something like maybe Skylead. What I want to do is maybe try Skylead app, and for the dot part, I would be what we are going to use is .com because it's the best for the deliverability. As we saw, we tested a couple of them, and the .com is the best. Even like for us, even though we are using IO, we are going to use .com. So let's check if this domain is available. So yeah, it's currently available. I can just claim it, use it. So yeah, uh, you just go here. What is important, you can just turn this off, like no domain protection. You don't need a new website, and don't buy domains, not domains, sorry, mailboxes through here. Let's continue to cart. And what also I would like advise here, it's gonna offer you, yeah, I set up 1 year, but default it's gonna offer you 3 years. I would set it up 1 year, so to renew your subscription every year, because you don't know what's gonna happen with that domain. It can get blacklisted, for example, and you just wasted like you bought a domain for 3 years that is gonna be very hard to move it from blacklist to normal deliverability. So I would advise always to buy domains for 1 year plan, not more, not less. That's totally fine. And when you're finished, you just go, I'm ready to pay, and that's it. So after you bought your domain, you should find it, and we're gonna set up the forwarding domain. Uh, Again, depends on the platform, but on GoDaddy, it should immediately maybe redirect you when you buy it, or you if you're on this homepage, let's call it like that, you just go to manage all, and you can type here like the domain you just bought. But I know that it's bottom here, so let's just go here. And then after that, you just go here to DNS, and that's the most important part of setting up stuff. It's the DNS records and the forwarding. So in different web hosting platforms, it's on different. It's maybe on some way different way you can get to these parts, but it's always called the DNS. And what we're going to set up now is the forwarding. Why is this important? Is because just imagine if somebody reaches out with an email and you copy their URL of their website and you put it in the URL, and it comes up like this website doesn't exist or something like that. So the idea is to just forward from that domain that you bought for your cold outreach to your main domain. So what you're going to do is click here, add forwarding, select, for us is HTTPS. So you write your main domain here. So it's Skylead.io, and you select permanent, 301, and you click save. What's important just to know, we're of course going to test this, but it can take up a couple of minutes or maybe even hours to just create this forwarding. Generally, it's a couple of minutes. It should not be longer. And when it's set up, you just copy the URL and paste it to test it out to see. So we're going to wait a couple of minutes, and I'm going to get back to you. So after a couple of minutes, your forwarding should be working. So let's just try it out, see if it's working. If the DNS has passed. So yeah, it did. It did. So it's redirecting to our website. So yeah, let's move to the next part. So after we set up our forwarding from our, let's call it site or subdomain to our main domain, we're now gonna create our workspace. You can use Gmail or Outlook. Anything else you can try, but honestly, currently Outlook and Gmail are best in the deliverability game. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna use Google or Gmail Workspace. You can of course use Outlook. It's very similar. Maybe buttons are on different size or whatever, but the process is almost the same. So of course you're gonna Google Workspace, go on their website, click here Get Started, and write the information that you need to write. So Skylead 10 to 99. Serbia, and you're gonna have this contact information here. So write everything that you need. And what you can do here is already create your first email. So I'm gonna just put the email that I would be using. So I'm gonna put the domain that we're creating. It's tryskyleadapp.com, and you need to put here your phone number. So yeah, when you put the information needed, you're just gonna be asked here, are you using this email or do you have this domain? So no, set up using a domain. So we need to connect that domain that we bought on GoDaddy to Google Workspace. Uh, it's gonna ask you, do you want to buy a domain? We already have it on GoDaddy, so yes, I have one I can use. We write out here the domain that we bought. Click next. Email sent to won't be affected until you set. Okay, next. Yeah, you can here provide a secondary email. It can be your main domain email or your private email if something happens or whatever. So just write here your domain. I'm going to write mine and then I'm going to be back. So yeah, now you need to create that email. I mean, we already did set it up, but it's again asking us, so we can just create it. I'm going to just put my name. I'm going to create some password. Let me just think of something. Okay. Uh, you can, of course, click this stuff if you want, but you're not a robot. I hope so. And we click agree and continue. Let's now wait for this, and I'm going to be back when it loads. Okay, and it's going to offer you a plan. I don't know what happened with Google Workspace. They're currently offering this more expensive plan, so you need to choose this expensive plan currently. But we're going to change it. I'm going to show you how to change it afterwards. But you also have a free trial, so just try free for 14 days. Of course, you can do annual plan if you wish to do that. It's up to you. Uh, so yeah, let's go. And you can just write out your information here of your card and everything and just go agree and continue. So let me do that and we're going to continue from there. And when you finish your credit card setup, it's going to give you this message. You're going to click I understand. And there you go. You're now in your admin panel. First, I'm going to show you how to just decrease your subscription because there is no need to pay for that $14. It can be, I think, $6 or $7, depending on the number of emails you have. Let's just go through their onboarding. Okay, so we're gonna set up this afterwards. First, I want to show you the subscription stuff, how to just decrease the subscription price. Go here on the left, click on billing, subscriptions, go to this one here, and just go to upgrade on the or downgrade and switch to this plan here. You don't need the plan you're currently on. Unfortunately, they don't offer it immediately. They're trying to take more money from you. So just use this plan here. Just click switch, blah, blah, blah. They're telling you that the information you already have, that's not gonna be saved, but you don't have anything because you changed it already. So let's go next. Uh, Again, you can choose flexible or annual plan. We're gonna stay on the flexible. And that's it. You're still on the free trial. You just change the plan that's going to be active after the free trial. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how to set up the everything else like the DNS records, the MX records, SPF, DMARC, DKIM. So yeah, let's move to that part. Okay, so I'm going to show you now how to verify your domain and just put your MX records and all of the other records. When you're on the home page of your admin panel in Google Workspace, on the bottom left corner, you can already see verify domain. Just click here. And you're going to have the previous screen we already had. Activate Gmail for tryskyleadapp.com or your domain, of course. Just click activate. And what is cool for GoDaddy, I don't know if this is also possible for Namecheap and Cloudflare. I think it is, but for GoDaddy, it's very cool that you can do a one-click sign-in, as we call it. Is essentially you can just log into your GoDaddy through here, and it's gonna automatically set up the MX records. So it's very easy on that part. But I'm gonna do it like if you click here, and it's gonna like open the new window and you just log in here. Uh, but I'm going to do it manually. So we're going to switch the verification, go to manual activation, and just click continue. And you just follow these steps, and it's going to tell you like what to do. And it's even giving me steps like for GoDaddy here, what I need to be doing. But I think it's an older interface of GoDaddy. But let's just switch here to generic instructions. Again, I'm just doing this to show you if you don't have that one-click sign in. And again, it's very easy to follow. You just have steps here and just do as they say. I mean, it's very easy. But again, I'm going to show you here in the video. So we're going to move immediately to the MX records on the fourth step because in GoDaddy I already showed you we are already here in DNS records. So just follow the previous steps how to come here and just okay, I already clicked here. Let me click cancel. You're gonna have this button here, add new record. And essentially, not just for MX, all of the other SPF, DKIM, everything is going to be done for this one button here. We click add new record and choose MX as they mentioned, like from the drop down menu, select MX. In the name, host, alias field, enter at or leave blank. So this is here. Let's put at. In the server, mail server value answer destination field, again, depends on the hosting. Put this. So let's just copy it. It's here, sorry. In priority field, enter 1. And the time to live, enter 3000 or leave default value. In GoDaddy, it's 1.5 hour, half hour, sorry. And yeah, I think that's it. Let's just check again. Yeah, just click follow. Just click save, sorry. And it's there. You just set up the first step, but you need to set up 4 of these additional that it's mentioning because follow the same steps to add MX record showed in the table. Start from the top of the table. So yeah, let me do everything again just to show you again. Like you just go here, choose type, MX, at priority. It's 5, I think here, right? Yep. Value And yeah, and you can do multiple. So let's do all of them. Copy this. It's here the value mx. Here it is at priority 5. Okay, let's add another. Again, copy here mx. Sorry, it's 10, right? Yeah, 10. And let's do the last one. And the record mx value name at and priority 10. 1.5 hours. And yeah, let's put this all, save all records. Yeah, and it's here. And we have the last step, get your verification code. So you have the code here that you can just copy. And you need to add the last MX verification code. So it says here, add another MX record just like you did before. So let's do that. Add new record, MX. Let's see what it says. In the server, mail server value answer destination, paste the verification record. So let's find it. It's here. And priority, it's 15. And at save, and your MX records are set up. And when you're finished, when you put all of your records, you just go to activate Gmail. And we're checking, like the Google is now checking if everything is okay. So it can take a bit of time, like 5 to 10 minutes. So yeah, I'm going to be back when it's done. And when you're finished or when the records are got through, you're going to have this message here. Gmail is activated for try skyleadapp.com. So yeah, after that, you can create additional users. Here it already gives you like the option. So why not to do it now? Just to show you that. Um, just go here. Just click here now, add another user. And as we mentioned, you should have up to three mailboxes per domain. So here, most of the time, you should create emails under your name. That's the idea. So just create again with your first and last name, and the email, of course, cannot be again this because it's my first email. But what I can do is maybe add like this. So I add my surname, uh, and yeah, don't put alias emails or alias. Yeah, don't create alias users or alias domains when you get that option. But yeah, save user, and let's add another. So let's do it again. And this one, maybe I'm gonna just do like this. So yeah, let's do it like that. Save user. Yeah, it's let's go continue. And just okay, what it didn't put it, it bugged out, but okay, it did put it, it did create the user, but it's not visible on the front end. Okay, here it is now. Let's go finish. So yeah, you're gonna be here on this screen here, so you can get back to your admin panel. I think you can go also here. Just click here, and yeah, you're here. And you have free users, as you can see. Click manage, and for each of them, you can reset the password or just find the password here, do whatever you want. So yeah, we did set up free emails. Now I'm going to show you the other stuff, SPF, DMARC, and DKIM. Okay, so let's set up the SPF, DKIM, and DMARC. We have a help center on that, which is very nice. You can just search it in a help center and find this one. What is good, we give you for Outlook and Gmail how to do it. So let's just click for Gmail here for SPF. And it's similar to other DNS record setups. It's just for the same interface. So yeah, let's just check out and see how to do it. So type is txt, add new record, txt. This is the host name, at, and value is gonna be here. So use this one and put it here. and choose the default one, half hour, and click save. And that's it. We got our SPF. Let's move to the next record. Let's now do DKIM setup. So let's go click here. It's going to tell you what to do. But essentially, what you need to do is go to your admin console. We're here and click on the menu, apps, Google Workspace, and find Gmail. Here it is. And find authentication email, DKIM. Here it is. So click here to expand it. And here's your DKIM. You just need to want to give a one disclaimer here. When you're connecting multiple, because you're here in this workspace, as we mentioned before, you should have up to 10 domains. So be careful when you're just creating DKIMs to change this here always to that domain that you're doing. We have now one, so it's very easy. But let's just do it. Click here, generate new record. You can leave everything that it is like this, generate. And of course, again, you have the help center here that, sorry, this, is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Uh, this is the so you have this help center, just follow it. It's not that hard. Again, you have this video, of course, but yeah, just click generate new records. They're generated, but sometimes you need to refresh the page. And here it is. So you need to add these records to your domain. So copy this part here, add new record. You put it here as a domain in Google. Um, and oh, sorry, and go to copy this part as value and put txt. Oh, sorry, it changes. So let's copy it again. One half hour because that's the default setup. Click save. And yeah, so something just to, it's there. Something just to be aware. I think they also say it here. Just give me a second. Uh, so yeah, you need to click like start authentication, and sometimes it needs time to be updated. So you need to check in like here. It even tells you it may take up 48 hours for DNS to change fully, and then you can start authentication. So just to be aware of that. So now we're going to add the DMARC DNS. Just click here if you want to read the whole article from Google. But essentially what you need to do is copy here this thing without the dot. That's very important. Add new record again, choose txt, put that value, it's in the help center. So what's important for this value, you can see there is an email here. You need to put your email that you created for this domain so you can get those reports on that email. So just copy this, sorry, here, and paste it here. And just let's change the email. It's going to be the one that I used for creating everything. Sorry, not this one, this one. Com, com. And yeah, just click save. And yeah, we set up everything for the DNS records part. The only thing now left is one thing that we have also to set up is the custom tracking domain that's inside of Skylead. So let's move to that part to connect that stuff. Okay, so now we're gonna add the emails in Skylead. I'm just going to show you the one the for one email everything how to set up. But essentially, you just go here. Let me move this. I don't know if you can see this, but yep. Okay, and what we're going to do is just click here, add email account. And what is cool with Skylead, it's a one-click login. If you're using Gmail and Outlook, it's very easy to set up. It's not those like application authentications and etc. Of course, if you're using SMTP, then it's a little bit different. But for Gmail, it's a one-click sign in. essentially. So let me just use here scan app and just allow access to everything, like for to read and everything. And there we go. The email is there. And now what is left is we can, of course, set up signature, etc. Like you have your sender name, like daily campaign limits that you should keep 30. That's my opinion. And the minimum waiting time can be even bigger, like 10 minutes with random delays and etc. But why are we here is because of the custom tracking domain. So why you want to use a custom tracking domain is because uh, tracking links and open clicks is for all of Skylead users is essentially under one domain, and you want to match the domain from where you're sending the email, the tracking to be matched with that. So that's why you're creating a subdomain for your domain where to track those clicks, and it's going to be better for your deliverability, of course. So what you need to do is it's very easy. You need to come up with it's a CNAME record. It's again the same as any other record. You just choose here CNAME, and you need to give it a name. So essentially, what it can be, it's like track or go. You're creating a subdomain or email or I don't know whatever you want. But let's go with track, and the value is let's just check. Value is this one, and you just click save. And your custom tracking domain is set up on this side. Let's set it up on Skylead. What's important, you need to put here that subdomain you just created. What's the subdomain? I put the track as the prefix, so it's going to be track dot try skyleadapp.com. So the thing that I added was track, and the dot is created because it's a subdomain. And then you're gonna click here, check status, and it's gonna need time to like verify, do its stuff. Sometimes it can take a bit more of time to do everything to set it up. So yeah, just click here and it should go through. So yeah. Okay, and when you check the status and submit the changes, it can sometimes be yellow, this icon here where it shows you about the custom tracking domain. It can take time to turn to green, as I mentioned, but now it's green. So that's it. Like we created our domain, we created our emails, we set up all of the DNS records I showed you through GoDaddy, and that's it. Like you created that one domain. Uh, you created for this, of course, email, the custom tracking domain, but you can add the other two, like I have the other two as you saw on Google Workspace. And that's the whole process. You need to repeat that for each domain. It can take a bit time. It's not that hard. You saw like do everything that I did. If you just follow the instructions and when you do it once, it's very simple to understand. And yeah, after that, when you put all of your what I would suggest when you create all of custom tracking domains and just to be faster and connect all of the emails, we have bulk edit inside of here, and essentially you just want to if they're all the same, of course, emails and you're using in the same name, like for me, for my account and my LinkedIn account also, and for my outreach, I'm going to use my name. I'm not going to use anybody's else name, but depends what you're doing, of course. I can bulk edit everything for all of the emails like here directly. So just set up all daily campaign limits, set up minimum waiting time, a random additional delay just to be safe. Your sender name, you can do this all in the bulk change and just submit all the changes. So yeah, I hope I helped you with this video and that you now better understand how to create your setup for the unlimited email outreach and inbox rotation. So yeah, you can always return to this video, check out what's going on and how to do everything. And as I mentioned in the future, if you don't want to do all of this and it's hard for you or whatever, uh, we're gonna have some partners that you can just do with them, like pay additionally for them to set up everything for you if you wish to do that. Yeah, thanks for watching. I hope this video was helpful and see you in another one.